Hey, what is up, beautiful people out there in the world? And welcome to another episode of BardenG podcast, aka the Billcast. And it's brought to you today by our guest room, because as you've been knowing, California at least has been on stay home. Stay safe, stay home.
Just straight up lockdown.
Yeah, straight up lockdown, which I personally don't mind because, I mean, like, we're all fighting this virus together. So I think that's really dope. Yeah. And I also don't mind it just because I literally just rolled out of bed, took a shower, put my face on, and I walked into my room, and it's the best thing ever. Like, it's pretty damn awesome.
But if you open the window, you can see a soldier standing outside.
No, don't say that.
I'm just kidding. But it seems like it's about to be there. It's about to be martial law, so we're still trying to have fun while we're on the inside.
Yeah, and it's also like 5 a.m. in the morning because we're trying to do this podcast before Tycho wakes up. Like, we stay grinding, baby.
Oh yeah.
But the thing that's kind of fucked up right now is, like, if you look into our eyes, like if we were talking face to face, you would see how exhausted, or we probably look really exhausted to you guys right now, but our eyes are freaking red.
Are mine red too?
Yeah. It looks like we just smoked a fat joint.
Yeah, I made the big mistake of not working out before I shoot. I usually always do that, and it gets me going. It gets my like juices flowing. Damn bars. But this morning I was just like, nah, I'm just too tired. I'm not even gonna do that.
Because we watched a fucking stupid ass movie. Okay, stressful ass movie last night.
So it's actually a really, really good movie.
You're right.
But it's so good that it's freaking stressful. I mean, we're watching Uncut Gems.
With Adam Sandler.
Yeah, and the character that he plays is just like the whole time, like, just get your fucking life together. Oh my God, I just want you to do one thing right. If you could please just do one thing right, just do anything right, and makes one stupid decision after another decision. It reminds me of some people I know, and then it started to piss me off, and I'm like, God damn it. And then I think it stressed me out so much that last night I didn't have a good sleep.
No, you same. Well, I don't know anyone personally that has a life like that, but this was the only time that the character wasn't the villain that I wanted the character to die. Because I'm like, there's so many string of bad fucking decisions here that you're stressing me the fuck out. I could feel my heart rate. I was legit stressed.
I know so many people like that
live
that life where they're making a string of a bunch of bad decisions, and they're always wondering why their life sucks.
Damn.
I know a lot of people like that.
Okay, well, on a very completely different note, I don't want to feel stressed anymore. Okay. In addition to the stress that we currently are feeling because the whole nation is in fucking lockdown right now. Yeah. And I don't want you, our friends out there, to be stressed either. So I had hit you guys up on my Instagram, Geo_Antoinette or Barkwan.
Yep.
I hit you guys up and I was like, hey, y'all are going to remain anonymous, but share some embarrassing stories with us. Because there's no better remedy to stress than laughter, baby.
Yeah.
So
some happy fun times.
Yeah. So before I even dive into that, do you have any embarrassing stories that you haven't shared publicly?
I feel like I share so much.
Same.
On JK News and on this podcast. And I think there are just so many that I think I need like a prompt. I need you to, like, I don't know, give me a word like goldfish or something. I'll see like if that could inspire a story.
Shoes. Monday. Mail.
Well, here's a small one.
Oh shit, so, you're not kidding.
With shoes. So you know, like, I'm really, really particular about branding. And dope shit.
Not on yourself, but yeah.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I just wanted to diss you.
You're gonna hurt my feelings.
Is it too early?
When the world's about to end, you're gonna hurt.
It's not gonna end.
Yeah, it's like post-apocalyptic right now.
Why are you being so soft?
Fuck that shit.
Anyway, go ahead.
Fuck you, you hoe.
Whoa.
I'm just kidding.
You're not wrong.
But you know how, like, I'm really into branding and like dope shit. And so, like, I'm like very, very, like, ever since I was a kid, I was super particular. Like, I could just look at packaging and I can almost guess the price because I just understand how branding and marketing worked as a kid for some reason. I don't know why. Like, I could tell the difference between like fake Chucks and real Chucks. I could tell the difference from like
they just look whack.
Yeah, but a lot of people, they can't tell. Like, even until this day and age, like, we had some friends that were like that wanted Roshis, but then I'm getting like DC Roshis, and then I'm like,
damn, you are going in today.
no. But I would see them, and then people were like, what's the difference? They look exactly the same as that, and I'm like, no, they don't. They you could tell who copied who, right? So like just like looking at things, you could just tell.
Damn, don't be Bart's friend. He's gonna be checking you out for branding.
I can't help it. That's just how my eyes work. So, like you can tell who modeled it after who. Even with cars, like I'll see 2 cars drive by, and I'm like, oh, for sure the Hyundai Elantra copied that car, and then I will look it up on Wikipedia, and then that designer actually used to work at that other company. I don't know. I just have this eye for things like that. Anyways, because of that, I was always very, very particular about things, and so when I first started doing Kung Fu, we have these shoes. They're just like these slip-on shoes, and they have like this white bottom at the end with just layers of cotton because they're made for like indoors or like wooden floors and stuff. And when we went outside, some people would still wear them outside. And it was cool because
like wear them outside, like with a full outfit,
like on a concrete. Yeah. Oh yeah. Not outside of the Kung Fu environment, still in the Kung Fu environment. The whole
okay.
With the whole thing.
So just like okay, got it.
And then I remember we were supposed to do this show at this Chinese school. It's like a big Kung Fu festival, and we're all supposed to perform. And I was telling my mom like, "Hey, I need my shoes. But I wore it down to the bottom." She was like, "Don't worry. You don't need them." And then I think somehow it slipped both of our minds. We ended up not getting them. And then my mom's like, you know what, just wear these. And she went to like Payless or something and bought some like fake Vans looking things. So I guess in her mind, it was the same thing. Black canvas top, has the 2 little elastic things on the side. The bottom was a white layer. So in her mind, it looked the same. But then from someone with a like branding eye, I looked at it and I'm like, you don't expect me to wear those, do you? And I remember the whole time that me and my partner were performing these forms, I was so self-conscious that I don't even know if I was like able to do like all the moves the right way. And then even afterwards, when I bowed, like I felt really embarrassed. And I think we won maybe like 2nd or 3rd place. And even going up to get the trophy, I couldn't even focus on the trophy or winning.
Yeah.
All I could focus on is people are gonna freaking tell that I have these stupid fake Kung Fu shoes on right now. Oh my God.
It's so fucking funny the scenarios that we play out in our head. Like someone's gonna really wake up and go, or like stand up while you're receiving your award and going, ha ha, you're poor.
I know. And the thing is, number one, probably no one could have told. Could even tell.
Or no one even gave a fuck.
No one gave a fuck. No one could tell. If anything, because I had actual rubber soles, I was probably performing way better because I have grip for once in my life instead of just sliding around in those fucking cotton shoes.
Yeah.
And
but you don't want to be different when you're young. I get it.
I know. And you want to hit that mark.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you don't want to be that one guy wearing freaking like Reebok when Reebok's out of style.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you just want to hit that mark. Like if everyone wears Nike to this thing, you don't want to be wearing some weird ass brand to that thing.
Your embarrassing story wasn't that embarrassing.
Oh, it was so traumatic to me.
No, shut up. No, it wasn't.
It was.
Shut up.
It really, really was.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Not your mom farting in front of everyone. That what was it?
Oh, that was really embarrassing. That was like my face went flush and my ears got hot.
Okay. Yeah, that one's pretty bad. So yeah, I mean, yours is pretty mild. Okay, so I have one. I don't know if I've ever shared this one. It happened kind of recently. Well, it happened to me last year. So I reconnected with some of my high school girlfriends. We didn't have like a falling out, but we just kind of like life kind of happened and we kind of fell out of touch.
Just grew apart.
Yeah. So then we set up to just like a hangout day. And we did. So we met up and we had like some Mediterranean food and we talked for hours and it was really, really nice. And then after we had Mediterranean food, we went to go get some boba. And it was nice. This whole time though that I'm hanging out with him, which is probably like 4, 5, 6 hours, I didn't use the restroom once, right? Like I didn't have to pee, I didn't have to poo, I didn't have to do any of that. Everyone listening right now, you guys probably know where I'm headed. So it's around, it's like,
You didn't cut your fingers off, did you?
Okay, maybe you're the only one that's not following along.
I'm just kidding.
So, and I look fucking cute too. Okay, like I'm wearing like this
You always look
satin.
cute.
Well, this particular time I look very feminine, very very cute.
As cute as you do now.
I don't look very feminine right now. I look
you
like
do.
a reformed chola.
You look really feminine to me.
I didn't realize that I look this way until I put it on, and then I was like, nah, fuck it.
You look really cute to me.
Connecting with my roots. Oh, thank you, baby. So then it looked really cute. Let me paint the picture, all right? So I'm wearing like this fitted like silk copper color, like bronze color skirt.
You're trying to turn me on?
It's really pretty and it's really form-fitting. So my butt looked really nice. Like my hips look really nice. I'm just kidding. And then I was wearing like this like, so the skirt kind of goes a little bit above the belly button. So it's like high-waisted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then my top looked really cute. It's kind of like the one I'm wearing right now, which looks kind of like it's like a cropped black top. Okay.
I like your top right now.
Thank you. It's a white sports bra. Anyway, so I look really cute. Okay. And I'm wearing like a light denim jacket. So I look really cute.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's the end of the night now and we're all walking to our cars, and me and one of my girlfriends, because there was 4 of us that night, one of us parked like in the same parking structure. So we're walking in the same direction. And as I'm leaving, I'm not at my car yet. She's not either. But we are in the parking structure, and it's like those kind that like businesses use.
Yeah.
So it's probably like 6-7 stories high. And I'm just casually talking to her and stuff. And then I just go, oh man, I think I have to poop. I went like that. I'm not embarrassed about pooping. You know what I mean? Like, and especially if they're my friends, like I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
So I was like, I think I have to poop. And it didn't feel like an emergency at that moment. Right. And then she goes, oh no, do you want to go back to the restaurant? And it's like probably like 2-3 blocks away. And I'm like, nah. I'm like, I think I can make it home. So from that point to my house is probably like 40 minutes, 30-40 minutes. Man, and it looks so cute. Okay, so now I'm like maybe like 40 feet away from my car. I could see it. And immediately after I said that, we say bye. I'm walking to my car, and I'm like trying to estimate in my head, like I'm like basically gambling here. I'm going, should I look for a bathroom? Should I walk back right now? Or do I think I can make it? And I'm having this like internal dialogue. So the closer I get to my car, the more of a sinking shit feeling I get in my guts. And I'm like, oh no, I think it's one of those that tricked me. Have you ever had those tricky ones?
Usually when I get tricked, it's too late.
Oh shit.
Like I thought it was a fart, and then there's something wet in there.
It's weird because then sometimes, so I have the sinking feeling, and then sometimes like it's like I have like an internal gut fart or something happens where like it gets settled in there, and then I don't have to go. And I'm like, it's not an emergency anymore. It's not code red. It's like, we good. We can wait another.
That's very rare.
10, 20
Usually
minutes.
if it's code red, I'm like, uh-oh.
Oh, it's okay. Got it. No, my body's weird.
Lucky.
So I thought it was one of those, right? And the closer I get to my car, the more the shit is trying to seep out of my ass.
Yeah.
So at this point, I'm like, uh-oh, I think it might be diarrhea. Or it might be one of those like, sorry, y'all. It might be one of those like half liquid with like chunks in it. You know what I'm talking about?
So hot.
Okay. So it felt like that, right? So at this point, I'm like, holy shit, I'm in this parking structure. Let me see. And I'm looking around, and I'm really trying to like analyze if there could possibly be like a restroom anywhere. And I'm like, fuck, there's no restroom. And now I'm thinking, okay, there's no restroom. What's plan B? Well, maybe I can walk into one of the one of those rooms and stuff and see if I could probably just take a shit. And the rooms I'm talking about is like the stairs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my bad.
Where the staircase is at.
Yeah, because I mean, it's the savage shit to do, but what am I going to do? Fucking shit on myself? And I'm like, oh, I mean, it's war. It's war. You know what I mean? Like, there's
why didn't you open one of the car doors and then just use that as like a protective barrier?
Because it doesn't really protect anything because you park with your head, like the head of the car first. So if people are walking by to their car, what are you protecting? Oh, you're on the other side.
Yeah.
What
yes,
an
please.
idiot.
Yeah, please.
Hey, cut me some slack, all right? It's fucking 6 a.m.
You had Mediterranean food at 6 a.m?
No, it's 6 a.m. right now.
Oh, okay.
My brain isn't sharp.
Fine.
I don't know what my excuse is all other times, all right?
Okay.
All right, back off. Okay, so Closer I get to my car, the more the sinking feeling happens. I'm like, holy shit. Luckily, because the parking structure, it seems to be primarily used for the businesses surrounding it. Since it's after work hours, it's probably about like 5% filled.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
It's pretty empty. But where I parked,
sometimes that's bad too, because if there are more cars, they don't see you as much.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But where I parked, there was like this little cluster of like 4 or 5 cars. So I was amongst those cars. So like, I'm like, okay, at least there's some sort of barrier.
Yeah.
So I like to be pretty neat in my car.
Yeah.
I try.
Yeah.
So I even have like a little trash can in there, right? So the closer I get to my car, I'm like, holy shit, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Fuck. And but I have the bubble guts now. It's like, and like it's trying to really come out of my ass at this point. And I'm panicking. And now I'm not talking in my head anymore because I'm the type of people that hears my voice in my head. So I'm no longer talking in my head. I'm talking out loud.
Oh,
and I'm
wow.
like, yeah. I'm like, holy shit, Gio, what the fuck are you gonna do? Oh my God, fuck. Are we just gonna shit ourselves today? I think we're gonna just shit ourselves today. And then I was going, wait, I have a trash can. No, that's fucking nasty. I love that trash can. I don't want to waste this trash can. Yeah. So I'm like, what am I gonna do? Holy fuck. And I'm looking around. There really isn't anyone around me. So then I start looking inside of the cars that are in parked next to me. And I'm like, holy fuck, like, is anyone in here just chilling? And I'm like, fuck, I don't think I have enough time to look at all these cars.
Just shoot it. Shoot it out.
So I was like, holy fuck, what am I gonna do? And I kind of sat in my car real quick because I'm like, I should just take a shit in here. Like, I'll just put the little trash can underneath my ass and I'll take a shit.
Damn, you actually thought about it a long time.
Yeah. I'm trying to, the path of least resistance right now. You know what I mean?
Damn,
so then I was
you gotta
like,
rip that Band-Aid. That's how I am.
That's awesome. I can't. I looked cute, babe.
I know, but I'm like,
I'm a cute girl.
the minute I know the Band-Aid needs to come off, I'm like, make that happen ASAP.
I know, but Satan was about to come out of my ass, and I just wasn't going to be living with myself if I looked that cute. And then I just was doing the nastiest, most foul shit.
I would have just screamed. I would have had a war cry. And just shot that shit out.
Okay, so I finally make up my mind. I'm not taking a shit in my car because I don't want to drive back with the shame of my own smelly shit. 2, I'm like, I don't want to ruin this cute ass trash can. Okay, so then I was like, fuck it. I open the door. I go right in front of my car because now it's against the wall.
Yeah.
And I go right in front of my car. I lift up the prettiest skirt I've ever owned.
Yeah.
I fucking move my underwear to the side.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like a porno.
Oh my God. And I'm like, and I was literally looking up at the sky going, I can't believe I'm doing this shit right now. Oh my God, please nobody walk by. Please nobody walk by. And I just fucking let it go.
Did you push too? Or you just
let it go? A little bit. It was just like, I think just to kind of like let my body know, like, it's okay, baby. Like, just fucking let it go.
Did you splash on your shoes?
No, but it
lucky.
came out like it was fucking Satan out of my butthole, and it just shot straight out. It was so fucking demoralizing.
Did it bounce back up?
No,
Damn,
it
that's
didn't.
crazy.
It didn't. Yeah. Because I think it was a chunky one. So I think
God,
the chunks.
you got lucky, yeah.
Yeah, I think the chunks just kind of. I can't believe I'm fucking going into so much fucking detail, but yeah, the chunks are the ones that kind of like prevented it from splashing back up on my ass.
Because you weren't spilling like a milkshake.
I wasn't.
Damn.
Okay, so it all came out. It was pretty clean, and I was like, okay, fuck. Now how do I wipe my ass?
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's what floor mats are for, baby.
Fuck. Because I didn't have tissue, I didn't have shit. And I'm like, I can't believe I look so fucking cute. I had to lift up my cutest fucking skirt ever. I'm taking a shit like a fucking hobo over here. And I'm like, oh my God. And I drive a fucking Tesla. So it's like the most it just, you would never think a person that was like, looks like me fucking doing the most foul, fucking disgusting, savage shit ever, you know?
I know all Tesla drivers are ground shitters.
Fucking embarrassing. So I take
off. You guys
my,
care about the environment. That's how you get it. So you guys are more eco-friendly. You guys are more prone to shitting on the floor.
Yeah. So I take off my underwear. I start wiping my ass with that. Luckily, because I was able to spread my ass in squat. So I squat on the floor, right?
Yeah.
So because I squatted, my ass opened up and it just shot right out. Like it was pretty clean.
Oh, wow. Lucky.
Yeah. I know. So
did you spread your butt cheeks and shit too?
No, but I did a full like deep fucking Asian squat. So my butt cheeks
was spread.
It was for sure spread.
Yeah.
So did that.
Did you pee too at the same time?
No. Oh. Did I? I don't know. I don't remember that part.
You know that feeling of like when you're pooping, you have to pee?
Usually you pee, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know how relaxed you were if you're just like, fuck it, let's do both of them.
No. No, I wasn't trying to be relaxed. I was just trying to get it out of my body. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I used underwear, but I didn't want to leave my underwear there because I'm still going, ew, what if a pervert wants to smell my underwear?
Oh, God. Who wants to smell that? You're
I don't know.
weird.
I'm a fucking idiot. Look at the thoughts that are going on in my head.
You are not prepared for life. Oh, my goodness.
So I bring my underwear back. I put it in the trash can that I was about to shit in. And I'm like, don't make any, like, don't even look around. If someone saw you, just fucking get in your car, pull your fucking pretty skirt down, and just drive away. And as I'm driving away, I'm like, holy fuck, someone has to wash that shit. So,
yeah.
City of Pasadena, I'm so sorry. I'll make a donation to your library.
Poor custodian.
Yeah. But nobody saw me, but I just think personally, I felt so demoralized. I felt so ashamed. I haven't even been able to wear that skirt again.
Really? That's how traumatized you were?
I mean, I'm being a little bit dramatic.
Oh.
But it was definitely like, it definitely makes for a really good story. Yeah. But yeah, that's my story. I'll probably post the outfit on my Instagram. I'm not going to give the story. I'm going to be like, listen to this podcast.
That was the first time you ever shit outside?
First time I shit out? No, that wasn't the first time. But that was that was the first time I had to take an emergency shit where I shat outside. The first time I took an emergency shit, it ended up being in my pants.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So
I've shat outside multiple times, but I've never had to take an emergency shit.
Yeah, those suck. Oh shit. After that, I took another emergency shit on a hike with Taika.
Oh yeah, you told me you went behind the bushes.
Yeah, but that one was pretty awesome. I wasn't embarrassed with that one. I was like, wow, this is liberating.
Damn, you take a lot of emergency shits.
I might have some intestinal issues. But this one was in the morning. So usually I have my morning shits.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think I fucked with my own schedule.
Yeah.
And I thought I could make it through the whole hike. But, you know, walking with a baby, they have a short stride. So it takes like double the time. Yeah. So that's what ended up happening.
Oh, during like the marathon training that I was doing, I would always wake up extra early because that's the last thing I wanted. Because I know I'm going to be on the road for so long. And as your body gets moving, it just starts waking up. And then like you just a few miles in, it goes, I need to poop. And you're like, oh shit, I don't want to.
Yeah.
So I tried to, but then there's still times you have to. And I just find like a liquor store or McDonald's or something.
Yeah. So you never had a shit on yourself?
Shit on myself like out in public like that? Or during the runs?
Yeah. During the runs.
No. There was this one route we found. It was really cool. It's like one of those like it goes with those man-made rivers and it goes like all the way from like LA down to the beach. And then my running group always wanted to do it, but then I always think like, nah, I don't know if it's a good idea because
you're thinking of the bathrooms?
Bathroom, water, like it's actually really convenient to see a 7-Eleven pop up or a gas station pop up. So I never did.
You're not prepared for life.
I am prepared for life. That's why I didn't choose the freaking daredevil route.
Okay, you don't know how to live on the edge.
I do know how to live on the edge because I've shit outside many times and I know, and I've tried various techniques of different animals.
Wait, shitting style?
What do you mean shitting style?
What do you mean techniques of different animals?
Yeah.
Yeah, shitting style.
Or shitting rituals.
Oh, there's a ritual? Because I picture you shitting in different positions like an animal. Like once.
No.
Yeah.
So like when I was in, there's this thing called Marine combat training.
Yeah.
So that's where you go after you finish boot camp.
Yeah.
It's like 3 weeks of like land navigation, weapons training. You shoot, you do all kinds of stuff, you know?
Like fucking G.I. Joe.
Yeah, G.I. Joe type stuff. It's pretty fun. And then during this one land navigation course, you are pretty much like in this giant freaking field and you're just trying to go from one landmark to another. And it's like, could be like 4, 6, 8 hours long, you know, and you're just trying to use like this freaking protractor, looking what north, south is, compass thing. And then so you cover your meals and you're just hiking. And then I was like, oh shit, I gotta take a dump. And the last thing I want is a land nav instructor finding me behind a tree somewhere or another Marine coming up on me, seeing me freaking taking a shit. So I'm like, I'm gonna try to find some place that's like nice and covered and it's in the shade and I can like relax And so there's this like little kind of like canyon looking thing that goes like this, almost like a cave, like a vertical cave.
You're drawing a fucking piece of shit right now.
Am I?
A log.
So I found it. So I climbed down into it, and and I looked around, and I'm like, oh, cool. Like this place looks comfortable enough where if I was homeless, I would live in here. Or if I wanted to take a nap, I could take a nap in here. Like that's how like secluded it felt. And then so I just pooped like a normal person, pulled my pants down, and I pooped. And then once I pooped,
What'd you use to wipe?
oh, so in like the MRE kits, there's always like extra toilet paper. So no one uses that to wipe their mouth.
Okay.
We save that and we use that to wipe our ass.
Okay,
I had like pockets full of it. So I shat on the floor. It was very solid. It almost felt like it bounced a little bit.
What?
Well, because the ground is like dirt, like soft dirt. So like it was almost like dropping like a water bottle on the floor a little bit. So it kind of just like
What the fuck? You eat a lot of fiber. You're not drinking enough water.
Well, it's like weeks long worth of like MREs. So it's just like
So it's
really dense.
Oh
it's really,
my
it's like,
God. It's like a fucking pill.
Yeah, it's like really, really dense. It's like a
multivitamin. Like, you know how they compress all these like vitamins into one thing?
Yeah, there's like wrinkleless almost. Like one of those guys.
What the fuck? You're making Play-Doh.
Yeah. So he comes out, hits the floor, and it has a little thud to it, almost like a mic check, like a doom, 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 like that. It hit the floor, and then I wipe my ass, I get up and I look at it, and I'm not very proud of myself.
Because you looked at it, or because of what came out of your butt?
I don't know. I think I was just like I think, you know, when you think about joining the military, you think about some manly shit. You know, you think about like freaking like camo paint on your face, and you're freaking like emerging out of the water and your war cry. You don't think about like being ashamed of yourself, like squatting there,
being in the most vulnerable position.
Yeah, and then seeing your dookie laying on the floor, and I see it.
Wait, why did you stare at it though? What were you looking for?
I think I was curious because you don't have that many opportunities where you come face to face with your poo poo.
You don't look at your poop every time you poop?
Yeah, but it's usually submerged in like water.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's like it's not that up close and personal.
That's so true, because then after you've wiped too, so you're not like looking at it with your butthole unclean.
Yeah, like when you're looking,
sometimes the paper covers it.
When you look at your poop normally in the toilet, it's under like, I don't know, 6 inches of water.
Yeah.
So it's almost like you're visiting your best friend in jail.
Okay, right, with the glass.
The glass is right there. So you don't get up close and personal. So when your friend comes out of jail, you have like,
yeah, you see different details.
Yeah, and it smells way different.
You're like,
too.
whoa, I didn't know you had a mole on your face.
Yeah, well, I didn't know how youthful my poop looked because it had no wrinkles.
Yeah,
and so it was very, very stinky because the water actually cuts out a lot.
Yeah,
and then so I'm staring at it.
Wait, how close were you to it though?
Oh no, I stood up.
Okay,
so I was,
and it still smelled that much.
Yeah, like the minute it was coming out of my ass, I was like, wow, the water does a lot.
Can I ask you something really weird?
Go ahead.
Because you know how we have this conversation where we have really inside thoughts?
Yeah.
Are you ever proud of the smells that come out of your butthole?
Yes, but I've been with you so long that I'm already chastising myself.
Okay. Good for you, because your shit smells pretty bad.
So yesterday, on my way back from the gun store, I don't know why I had like the craziest like gas.
Me too. Maybe it was the food we made. And it was my farts were garlicky because of the garlic naan that we ate.
Oh, maybe I was farting like crazy, and there's a side of me, and I'm like, wow, that's pungent. I'm kind of proud of myself, and the other side of me, like I could already hear your voice.
Wait, why were you proud?
You know, like when you're able to make like something smelly, you're like, oh wow, it's pretty cool.
Okay.
And then, but the other side of me was like yelling at myself with your voice. It's like, oh my God, that's wretched. Oh God, this is why we never have sex. Oh, roll down the windows. Oh Jesus. So like you're like Gio the mom is just so I'm like, okay, fine, I'm so sorry, and I roll down the windows. I don't mean to.
Hey, but by yourself, it's okay. By yourself, I'll be like, good for you.
Yeah, but you also like to surprise me. So like,
so you thought I was in the back seat?
No. Like I thought like, you know, sometimes I come home and then you're standing on the front lawn with Taika, and then you come and hug me without asking for permission, and then of course you're gonna be like, wait, oh God, what is that?
What do you mean without asking you for permission?
Like you just come and hug me.
I need to be asking you for permission?
Of course not. You never do.
Like, is it okay to enter?
No, of course you could. You don't need to ask me for permission.
Oh, okay.
But you don't.
Okay.
And then, so yeah.
So sometimes you're proud of it. Anyway.
Yeah. But anyway, so back to the story. Teleport back to Camp Pendleton, where I'm like staring at my shit on the floor. So this one I was thinking about like the way different animals like take care of their shit. And then so I was like,
oh, cute.
I'm like, well, cats, they kind of turn around, right? And they kind of cover it in like dirt.
Yeah, they'll kick it or like they'll use their paws and their front paws.
So I did that. So I kicked backwards and I kicked some like dirt onto it.
What if you kick the shit?
No, I was far away.
Oh, okay.
Like far enough away where I know I'm not gonna step on it.
But why'd you turn around?
You know me. I'm like,
you like to play?
I want to do the full animal treatment.
Okay.
So I turn around and I kick back with my combat boots on and I look at it and it doesn't look any better. It just looks like something that was wet that now has like a layer of like powdered brown sugar on it or something.
Okay.
And then so I'm just looking at it and I'm like, nah, I don't think cats have it down because it does not.
It doesn't cover anything.
It doesn't cover it. I'm like, this is not an evolutionary advantage. And obviously like predators will still smell it or your homie will still see it.
Yeah, you're not full. Maybe they're embarrassed. Maybe they're not even doing it for the predators. Maybe they're just really classy animals.
Yeah. So I ended up getting a rock and I dug a little hole and then I like kind of rolled it into it. And then I packed it down and I covered it, packed it. I put a rock and I put a rock on it.
Oh, fuck, you buried your shit.
I buried it. And then I looked to the side and there's another dookie right there. So I'm like, someone else definitely used this spot too. And it was also covered in dirt. So I think they might have done the animal technique too.
Oh, that's
but
cute.
I think they were actually proud of what cats did because they didn't take it a step further.
Yeah. Damn, that's very polite of you.
Yeah.
All right. On that note, I'm going to introduce our first sponsor.
Thank you guys so much, Felix Gray Glasses, for sponsoring this podcast. I highly recommend this if you like being on your phone, watching TV, or being on any device before you go to sleep, because there's a ton of blue light. And how blue light affects you is that it affects your circadian rhythm, which means it's the light that signals you to either go to sleep or wake up. And that's why people have a hard time falling asleep when they're on their phone or on their TV, because the blue light is constantly telling their body, even though you're tired, it's telling your body to stay awake. So now you can still continue to be on your phone and watch TV, because if you wear the Felix Gray frames, it filters out 90% of the blue light in the most damaging range.
Well, and they're super cute. And if you work a lot on either your phone or on iPad or on your computer and stuff, yes, it does block a lot of blue light, which we definitely want to start doing. But it also enhances the reds, the greens, and the blues in the screen, so you can see better. They're also anti-glare, which is awesome because like for me, it's super annoying. Like I start seeing things fuzzy now.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What's also cool, it's available in prescription, non-prescription, and also readers. And the frames themselves are not boring looking. They're really, really cool.
So cute.
They're like, they're really stylish, and they're made
they're high quality
from super lightweight Italian acetate.
Ooh.
And if you go to felixgrayglasses.com/Beaw, BEAW, you can get the absolute best quality blue light filtering glasses on the market. That's felixgrayglasses.com/Beaw, BEAW, and you can try them for 30 days, risk-free. So try it out for a whole month. See if that doesn't take away any of the headaches. See if that improves your sleep, if you could sleep earlier, and just make your eyes rest a little bit better. Make sure you go to felixgrayglasses.com/Beaw, BEAW.
All right. So we're talking about shit.
Embarrassing stories, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I could talk about poop all day. I don't know. There's something about poop talk.
I think it's very primal. It's very relatable. Everyone knows that feeling when they eat something they're not supposed to. It wasn't that good. And then you're like, uh-oh.
Yeah. A thought that I like to have that makes me laugh is when I see like models, right? And they're so hot. They're like the most beautiful people on this planet because that's what they're paid to do, right? They're paid to just be art for my eyeballs.
Yeah.
Or clothes, or just they're walking art. But then I go, dude, you look exactly like me when you have to take a shit.
Oh, yeah.
Because it doesn't matter how much money you have.
It's actually even funnier.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It doesn't matter how much money you have. You can be fucking Bill Gates rich. You still have the exact same contraption in your bathroom that I do.
You know, my thought for that is actually when I watch politicians give speeches, I always imagine dicks in all their mouths.
Wait, what? Wait, that's not even what I'm saying.
No, that is exactly what you're saying. Because I know everyone has sex, right? So like,
but why dicks in their mouth?
Because, well, like
Female politicians?
female politicians. So like Hillary.
Wait, why not male politicians?
That too.
Okay.
So like I'll see like I'll imagine like let's say like Donald Trump talking, and I imagine him going, "Oh, I gotta bust a load." And I see his face like all weird.
Ew.
Or I see like I don't know, Hillary Clinton like giving a speech, and I just see like a dick like slapping all over the face. Like I see that, or I see them
do they have like
doing
relaxed
doggy style, or like I just that's what I picture because I know. And sometimes I'm so imaginative. Like when I first meet older people, that's the first thing I imagine.
What?
And I have to like shut it off. I'm no. I don't even know this guy. Let me get to know this person first.
That's the first thing you see?
Well, because I like to imagine. So I think most people like to take things for how it's presented.
Yeah.
I think when you're a comedian and also when you're just curious like me and Taika, you like to know the backstory, the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And that part to me is even way more fun than what is presented in front of me.
Yeah, because I mean it's the polished stuff and you want to stare at them like shit.
Yeah.
You want to see the ugly truths.
Or even sometimes it's not even I'm looking for the ugly. I just want to look for the real.
Yeah.
You know, like that's why, you know, when I conduct interviews I always like, or if I meet people, I always like to say something inappropriate immediately.
To catch them off
just
guard.
to break the ice, catch them off guard. And then see where they're at with things and see if they're still like all trying to, because I just want people to be who they really are.
Yeah.
So when people are like all like this, I'm like, just fucking relax. You
Right.
know? And then
Put
if
your guard down.
they still stay like that, I'm like, I can't be your friend.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like when I'm looking at speeches and stuff like that, like I just picture that them taking a shit or they're getting dick slapped all over the place. That's what I picture.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it also takes them off whatever pedestal your mind wants to put them on because it's like, whoa. At the end of the day, we're all the same.
They're still on a pedestal. They're just getting dick slapped all over on the pedestal.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because to me, they earned what they earned.
Right.
You know? So if
Okay.
they're like a senator,
Yeah.
or if they're like a
wasn't
Navy
handed to
SEAL
them.
or like freaking like Olympian swimmer or something.
Yeah.
To me, they're still badass. They're cream of the crop. They've earned their spot. But even if you're the best freaking swimmer on the planet, you're still getting dip slapped in my mind.
Yeah. Okay. And that for you is pretty vulnerable.
I don't know if it's vulnerable because I'm not scared. I mean, I'm not like less scared of them.
No. Like vulnerable just meaning like it's very humanizing.
I feel like I understand them better.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you make this fake story up in your head.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like to do that. I like to imagine them specifically taking a shit because it's funny.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, we're all the same. It doesn't matter. We could be like, I could be dirt poor or like super fucking rich, or the person could be dirt poor or super fucking rich. Like we all look exactly the same when we take a shit.
Yeah. No matter what.
Unless they're your mom, then they're fucking squatting on the toilet seat.
Oh, your mom does that too?
Like your mom.
Oh, yeah.
But she doesn't do it, goddammit.
My mom does do that. Why do you think she has those platform Skechers shoes? So she's even further away from the toilet seat.
Those are shape ups and those are to shape her butt.
No, those are actually called Skechers shitters because they're made to take shits with.
You're tripping.
So you're further away from
I
the
brought
toilet.
that up because you think that that's how she shits. Maybe she shat like that in the past.
She does that all the time.
All right.
If it's a public restroom, if she's go, oh, I have to poo poo. If you look below, you'll never see dingling feet because they're on the toilet seat.
I see them. Because I've shat in the same bathroom. Wait, let me rephrase that. I've used the women's restroom, public women's restroom with her. And we've been in side-by-side stalls.
Okay.
Maybe you're saying because she knew I was there, she wanted to like present herself.
No, she was probably standing then.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
She was hovering? Yeah, that's.
No, she's probably standing up, like stretching.
Like she's got a dick and peeing? What do you mean standing
No, the
up?
shoes were facing the outward direction, weren't they? They were facing the toilet. Which direction were the shoes facing?
The outward direction.
Yeah, she was probably, I don't know, maybe there's a mirror behind the door and she was just like fixing her makeup.
No, we don't usually have mirrors behind the doors.
Then she was probably stretching. Because
So she went to the bathroom just to stretch?
I don't know what she does, but you know, if
I know what she does. I can hear her peeing.
If she's doing her, oh no, she's probably pouring out a water bottle. If she's doing her shit,
she's always squatting on the toilet.
She's squatting on, and you'll see one leg go up at a time too.
Okay.
She's gonna hold. She's gonna hold those freaking those like handicap rails, and then you see one go up at a time.
I picture this.
Yep.
So I see nothing.
That's her.
Yeah, and people keep trying to walk in because they're like, no one's in there. Anyway, okay, so we're like 40 minutes into this podcast, and we've yet to even touch what you guys have submitted.
Let's touch them.
So let's touch them. We're gonna touch your emails now. All right. So yeah, I asked you guys to submit these at BardenGO.com. All right. So here we go. I don't know how many we're gonna get to, but okay. So okay, here we go. This one's kind of a long one. Okay. So my boyfriend of 10 years and I started dating at 13 or 14. One day in the summer, we got invited to his cousin's 15th. What does that mean? Okay, I'm going to just say 15 quinceañera. And we left the party early because his house was closing by like, wait, what? I'm so sorry. Okay.
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah. I wanted to look cool, so I didn't bring my glasses.
Oh, okay.
And the mic's preventing me from getting closer.
All right, you ready?
I haven't been able to get contacts. I ran out of contacts.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
So my boyfriend of 10 years and I started dating at 13 or 14. One day in the summer, we got invited to his cousin's 15th quinceañera, and we left the party early because his house was close by, a 10-minute walk. And his parents and everyone would be at the party, so you know what we were up to. Anyway, he told his parents that he was going to drop me off at home because I had to go. We went to his house and started getting freaky in his living room. His parents got home, so we ran into the bedroom, but I didn't have enough time to put my underwear on. Cry face. So I grabbed my stuff and took it into his room, and we locked the door. We were inside his room. I told him I couldn't find my underwear.
Oh my God.
I left it in the living room, but I didn't know at this time. Cry face. And his mom came pounding on the door because she knew we were home.
Oh my God.
And she was like, open the fucking door. And when I'm shitting, I'm shitting bricks, and so is my boyfriend because we were about to be murdered. Anyway, she opened the door. She had my underwear in her hand. My stomach sank.
Oh my God, I got chills.
Yeah, she said her husband was the one that saw it on the floor. OMG, I was so embarrassed. And anyway, we convinced his parents not to tell my mom. Anyway, this was back in 2009. We are still together. Good for you.
Yay,
11 years. But yeah, that's something that's going to our grave and have never, ever been spoken about. Also, we're Mexican, so you can imagine this all going down in Spanish and in a Mexican household.
Hija de tu puta pinche madre, descarada, cochina, ¿quién te crees?
Which is like, you fucking son of a bitch,
like
you dirty
you fucking
hoe.
Slut, yeah, like you fucking shameless basura. Oh my God, I just hit the mic. I'm so sorry, anyone listening to this with headphones on. Holy crap, here, you keep it because you're probably going to
I know, that's why I didn't want to pass it back. I'm like,
sorry.
why are you taking it?
Oh, sorry, I thought you handed it to me.
No.
Hey, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, all right? Cut me some slack.
Fine.
Holy crap. I would be absolutely mortified.
I don't know any cultures that would be happy with that.
Maybe white people would be like, are you guys using protection? I don't know. I guess I always think of white people as more open-minded.
Yeah, I think stereotypically they are. It just seems nicer.
Yeah.
They don't, because it seems like they don't have, because I think they're a little bit more progressive and liberal than like minority cultures or immigrant cultures. It's usually you're just breaking the rule of the house.
Yeah.
But like if you're Mexican, there's also like those Catholic undertones. So you're breaking the rule of just not the house, but also the village mindset. What are they going to think? What are they going to think?
Exactly.
And then, because that whole concept of like, we're all individuals and we're all unique, you know, like that's why my kids like to wear like pirate hats to school. There's none of that.
No, it doesn't
it's like,
exist.
let's all be the fucking same. Let's get a fucking job.
Let's keep up with the Joneses.
Yeah. And then so there's like 3 or 4 extra layers of strictness on there.
Yeah. And then it's very patriarchal.
Yeah.
So like the man could probably get away with that because it's like, oh man, he's a player.
Yeah.
But the woman, like, you are a fucking loose woman. Like, how the fuck dare you? Oh my God, I would be absolutely mortified. And then having to go back and say like, hi, Mr. and Mrs. So-and-so. Oh, and then for them to know that we fucked. Oh, no. I'd be so
And the crazy
full of
part
guilt.
is to see your underwear in her hands.
Oh
like
my God.
Is this fucking yours? Because that's a level of layer of connection. Because if it was just like they just broke into the room, right, and everyone just pulled their shit up like this, like you're like, they caught me. But if they caught you and they have evidence, like they're holding a fucking condom, what is this?
Oh my God. My heart sank for you with such a good story, by the way. My heart sank with you at every single moment that it needed to sink, I would be completely mortified. I remember I had a boyfriend where we would go to his house and we would have sex, but like we were quiet because like I just don't like. I mean, I'm supposed to be a good Catholic girl. You know what I mean? I was raised with class, and I'm not supposed to be having sex and doing all this stuff. So
Catholic girls do it best.
Yeah, we do. You know? So I would always want to keep it quiet.
Yeah.
And I remember there was this one time where like I'm going home, and then because she only spoke Korean or whatever, and she tells him like, hey, like, was that fun? Did you guys have fun?
Oh no, she heard you.
Yeah. And then and I was like, oh my God, I don't want to come back. But she was just so cool about it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you probably don't want me to marry your son, because she's probably like, you play around with that one. That's not marriage material.
Except if you heard the noises that guy's older brother and the ex-girlfriend
No, we did.
made.
We did hear a lot. It was fucking loud moaning. She did not give a fuck that anyone was home.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe she was just like jaded at that point and going like, ooh, my son.
Because even we were jaded. We used to go in the backyard and cut each other's haircuts in high school. And we would hear them come home, and you hear them walk up to the stairs, and then you hear them just start making all kinds of noise. And we're just used to it. And it's like, and we're just like, and just smoking cigarettes outside.
Yeah. So, dude, my heart sank. Thank you so much for sharing. That shit is funny. Thank God that never happened to me. That never happened to me.
All right, next story. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. One time, my boyfriend and I were having sex in our car, and because of our position, his penis accidentally slipped into my asshole.
Oh, ow. Oh my God.
With a lot of force. Yeah, that means you guys are fucking thrusting.
Yeah.
With a lot of force.
Good for you, girl.
Causing me to accidentally shit on it.
What?
Luckily, he was such a good sport about it. Never finished though. Oh, poor dude. But I was so embarrassed. I was dying inside. Been a big fan of you guys since. Don't tell me you're a fan after you tell me that disgusting story, freaking woman. Oh my goodness.
Oh my fucking God. I would die. And then in a car, like I'm assuming the windows are up and it's steamy. You know what I mean? And it's steamy because like there's a lot of body heat happening.
Yeah.
And now she shed on his dick.
How relaxed was she?
Who knows, man? Some people some people's bodies are just different.
Or maybe she was just holding it the whole time.
Maybe
But she's too horny. Like she really wanted to go, but she's like, fuck, I'm too horny right now, so fuck it.
Maybe. Oh my God. Are y'all still together? Like how do you react to that? What if that happened to you? How do you react?
If you shit on me?
Yeah. But we're boyfriend and girlfriend at this point. Maybe like 2 years in.
Well, to me, I don't care.
Okay, 1 year in.
Even if it's like a month. I don't know. I'm so open-minded.
That's true.
But if you shit on me, I mean, it'd be like, fucking disgusting. But it wouldn't traumatize me. Like, I've literally seen freaking weird, like...
Wait, what?
Placenta come out of you.
Okay, good. That one's normal. Okay,
yeah,
that's
I've
fine.
seen placenta and fucking a baby's head come out of you.
I didn't even see that.
And it doesn't turn me off at all.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I've seen like 3 strands of hair come out and slowly expand into a crown and expand into like one of those treasure trolls coming out.
Yeah.
And,
my baby. I'm cute. I can't even believe I was ever pregnant. Damn. I don't know. I think I would never be able to do doggy again.
What?
Just anything pertaining to my butthole in his direction, like open, gaping butthole. Like, I don't think I could do that ever again. I think I would be so intimidated and so scarred and traumatized, not only for myself, but for him, that I'm like, I wouldn't even want to put him in that position again. So I would probably never be in a position like that ever. I'd be so scared. I think it would take me like a good year.
How do you know it was doggy though?
I'm assuming. Like, I'm trying to think of physics here.
Oh, because what I thought she was riding him. And then, because when guys are in control, they know how deep the stroke is.
Yeah.
When girls are doing it, they're just, it's not as accurate bouncing up and down this way. Because if you're doing doggy, a guy is extremely, like you can pick your angle, you can pick however you want to go.
Yeah, I thought it was the guy doing doggy because the guy would have to be in control in order for it to not hurt him. Because if he was relaxed and just letting it happen.
We don't know. It could have hurt him too.
True. Yeah. We don't know. But maybe because he saw shit coming out.
Yeah.
That he didn't even think of the pain that he was feeling.
All right. Time for the last story.
Oh my God. I am so sorry that happened to you.
I think we have time for one more story.
Okay, one more. These are good.
One time my boyfriend and I were having the sexy times and we were so into it. It was getting pretty intense. So intense. I had asked him to spit on me.
Hell yeah, girl. Get that fucking shit.
Yeah. I don't know why, but it seemed like it would be sexy. Hot.
It is. Yes.
So he does.
Hell yeah.
And his spit lands right on my throat and I begin to choke. I was still choking and we continued until we both came. Haha. We laughed afterwards and he got me water.
That's fucking
damn, you're a freak.
Awesome.
Because she was choking.
And they still fucking,
going,
yeah. Girl, get that shit. This is not embarrassing. I think you're bragging. You're bragging about your awesome sex life. I'll take it.
Yeah, she's bragging. She just need oxygen. She keep going.
She's like, I was fucking near death and we were fucking so good. We both came. Okay. I like that. I don't see it as embarrassing at all, but hey, yeah. Have I ever choked like that? That's fucking funny.
Do you like being choked? Because I remember we tried it and you're like,
yeah,
nah,
I don't like it. No, I don't like it. I like feeling vulnerable and small sometimes, but then there's other times I'm like this. I like to switch. Sometimes I want to make you feel little and like I'm the powerhouse. Yeah, but damn, good for y'all for not even stopping. So she was like, I was embarrassed after.
Yeah.
That's fucking hot. Okay, we got one more. We got more.
Okay.
That one was good though. That was really good.
All right, let's see. All right, cool.
Okay, last one for real.
Hi, BardenG. Hello.
Hi.
My embarrassing story. Warning, it's kind of a sex story. We've already been through it. Back in 2009, my boyfriend at the time and I were 19 years old. I had very strict parents and wasn't allowed to have any boys in my room at all.
Okay.
He lived with his mom in one bedroom apartment, had no privacy. I understand that. One night we were out and things got heated, but since we had nowhere to go to be alone, we decided it'd be a good idea to go to the park. This park is near Dodger Stadium. Oh, this is a LA story. Okay. It was very dark. Probably Elysian Park. It was very dark, no lights, no other cars around us. So we decided to go for it and do it. My ex-boyfriend drove a Ford Explorer, so we had more than enough space in the back.
Okay, get it.
You got plenty of space in an Explorer. About 20 minutes into our alone time, park rangers drove into escort people out of the park before closing time, 10 p.m.
All the other couples having sex. That's what they were doing.
That's true. The park rangers drove in with their lights shining directly at our car. My ex-boyfriend and I panicked. We both weren't wearing any pants or underwear, LOL. We both panicked so bad that he grabbed his boxers and tried putting them on as fast as he could. All this happening while the lights were shining directly at us.
Holy fuck.
Meanwhile, I was laying low in the back, half naked. He managed to put his boxers on and climbed to the driver's seat to get us out of there.
Yep.
When we made it out of the park, we stopped to adjust ourselves and get dressed. When I saw my ex-boyfriend, I had noticed that he had slid both of his legs in the same leg hole of his boxers and was driving like that. He bought the wrong size boxers. So it literally looked like he was wearing a tight skirt. We laughed our asses off and thankfully weren't ticketed or anything. That's my embarrassing story. Hopefully it made you laugh. That was awesome.
That is awesome. That's fucking funny. Oh my God. How mortifying. And I feel that, dude, because like I can't imagine, like we've all had public sex. Have you had public? You've had it. Yeah, you told me you were like at Home Depot.
I've had it with you.
I know, but you've like public.
What's public?
Your Home Depot story where you did it in a shed.
That's true.
That's crazy. That's public, you know, like where you can get caught at any moment.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine like having a light shine, like these cops already know, or like the security already know. They probably already saw them. They're like, all right, fucking horny teens.
Yeah.
But lucky for you guys weren't caught. I would have died. I would have fucking died. Yeah, I'd be fucking scared.
Would you be more scared they're gonna contact your parents?
Yeah, way more scared. I think like I wouldn't care. Like I'd still be embarrassed that they caught us having sex.
Yeah.
Even though everyone has sex. I'd be embarrassed for that because I've just grown up with so much guilt and judgment for doing shit like that. That I'd be like, oh my God, they know that I'm a whore.
I actually don't really care if I get caught by anyone else but by people I know.
Really?
Yeah, because for me, like if you're a stranger.
You were having sex in a room with like Joe. No, wait, he was. My bad.
Yeah, I'm like, what? I never did that.
Wait, you had sex with friends in the room.
I did?
That's what you said. Yeah.
When?
Like at sleepovers in high school.
Well, I had sex with my cousin in the room.
Wait, what?
Not the cousin that you know.
Wait, you had sex with your cousin in the room?
Well, because we shared a room at the time.
Okay. Yeah, that's someone you know. What are you talking about?
Yeah, what I'm saying is it's not gonna prevent me. What I'm just saying, what feels more shameful is if my cousin woke up, that'd feel way more shameful than if a park ranger. Because I don't know who the fuck, I don't know them.
Okay.
So to me, the people that I care about, the opinions that I care about, those guys affect me more.
Yeah.
So like if we like, let's say we were having sex and a cop like pulled us over, I'm like, oh cool, yeah, some strangers caught us. But if my dad caught me, it's way different.
Well, if it was
someone, I don't give a fuck about the opinions of strangers.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it's someone that I know and they caught me having sex, I wouldn't be embarrassed at all because they know that I'm not a whore. They know the background. So like they get it. You know what I mean? Because I know them and I know that they love me. So I know that I wouldn't feel judgment. But with a stranger, I'd be like, oh my God.
So you'd rather have your mom catch us having sex when you're in high school than a police officer?
Oh, I was thinking friends. I wasn't thinking like my parents. I would die if it was my parents.
That's what I mean. I would rather have a cop catch me than my parents.
Okay. Parents specifically, yeah.
But agree. For me, parents and friends, they're all the same thing.
Oh no, for me it's different.
I mean, there's different levels, but that's that category, and then there's strangers. I don't care. It's like pretty much like let's say we were to have sex.
Yeah.
And then a bird was watching us. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about you, bird.
Yeah. So strangers are birds.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. For the most part, I don't care about strangers' opinions, but I think just my own upbringing and the guilt that I feel, like I'm like, damn it, I'm branded a whore somewhere. But it shouldn't matter.
Yeah, because what he's going to tell his bird tribe?
Yeah, who cares? Right.
Who cares if a fucking flock of birds?
I know, but I think my instant reaction, because I just have that trauma.
I see.
Yeah, that's what would happen. Fuck, these were fucking funny. We should have kept more on these topics.
I think what's funny is you. I could see you after you have sex, put all your clothes on with your smeared makeup, talking to a flock of birds, trying to explain to them how you're not a whore.
That's kind of cute.
Yeah, that's
it's a bunch of judgmental crows.
Yeah, there's just 5 birds all sitting there, and then they're all like not looking at you because they're fucking tired of your shit. And then you're like, trust me,
their
I'm
eyes
not
are on the
whore.
side of their head, so they can only look at one side at a time.
And then you're like, trust me, we're in a long committed relationship. I'm not a fucking whore. And you're just like,
oh, they're pigeons. Yeah, that's what I feel. All right, y'all. On that note, I really do appreciate you guys sharing these embarrassing stories. It just shows that we all go through it, man. Like we all have shot on ourselves because there were so many in there about shitting. We've all have very embarrassing sex stories to share. Like we're all so fucking connected and we experience a lot of the same thing. So thank you for being vulnerable and open with us and sharing this. I hope you guys had a good laugh because we definitely had we definitely had a good laugh. So thank you guys so much for listening. Also,
don't forget Barbell Brigade. I'm wearing one of our new quarter zip hoodies. Make sure you go there. I mean, not quarter zip hoodie, quarter zip sweater, but we got your supplements covered. We got your gym covered in LA, which you can't go to right now. And we also have apparel. So make sure you stay fresh, stay clean, stay fly, and keep those workouts going at home.
All right. Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.